If you can't pick a garbage song from the opening riff, you can sure as hell pick one from Shirley Manson's Attitude. Garbage was born in '94 when the Scottish Shirley teamed up with three American lads and started pumping out big, gritty hits. This track helped rocket the foursome to stardom. I'm only happy when it rains. And after scoring 6 Grammy noms, Manson went solo, snagged some kick-ass acting roles and wrote for the New York Times, proving she's anything but a... Now Shirley's back in full force on the band's 7th studio album, No Gods, No Masters.
And Shirley Manson joins us now from Scotland. Shirley, welcome to the project and congratulations on album number 7 for Garbage. Is it as political as a name like No Gods, No Masters would suggest?
I don't know. I mean, people have called it political. I just feel it's like basically a human experience, a human myself looking at the world and seeing the world telling the world as I see it. I'm not really a political person. I don't really trust any politicians, or I'm not affiliated with any party. So I just have concern for my fellow man and woman and anyone else in the middles.
So do you ever learn something once you've written these lyrics and then you've sung it? Do you ever step back and go, wow, where did that come from? That was in me somewhere.
Well, I did say at one point, I'm really looking forward to the pushback on this record. I was like, oh. I'm really surprised by how much reference there is to God on the record. I had no idea until literally we finished and selected the songs that were going to be on the record. And then I was like, oh my God, there's a lot of reference to God here. I don't know why,
Shirley, Garbage has been around for nearly 3 decades now. You've sold 17 million albums, but you've said that your success has caused us innumerable problems. What sort of problems has it caused?
Well, what I really mean by that is we don't fit in anywhere. We're essentially an alternative band that enjoyed huge mainstream success in the 90s. So it just caused us to be this sort of weird little outlier band and in the midst of everyone else.
I read that you described yourself as self-conscious in your 20s and frustrated by touring in your 30s. Where does that leave you now?
I don't know. I feel pretty good, there's something to be said for getting older. I was scared to get old, It really scared me as a young woman in the music industry because, you believe everything people tell you that, oh, you've got a wrinkle on your forehead, you're screwed, your career's over. And I really believed that. And then as I got older, I realised, I can just actually be a writer, I can be an artist. I don't have to constantly be worried about fixing all my wrinkles and, my imperfections. I think if I keep making music with the band that connects with other people, then that's my job. I'm in service,
You're now representing the 3rd band that was really huge in the 90s and even the 80s to release a new album that we're interviewing about this week, which is incredible.
Oh, wow.
And I just wonder how important you think it is for bands that were so huge in that era still to be creating new things rather than just touring the old things.
Well, I think it's down to each individual. I'm really curious who you're speaking to, but I'm so nosy.
I can tell you it's not a secret. We did put it on the television.
Who? Tell me who it was.
So we interviewed Neil Finn from Crowded House, who just released a new album. Yeah. And also Tim Rogers from UMI, who are a huge Australian band in the 90s. Yeah.
Wow, amazing, yeah. Well, I think it's down to the individual, individuals in the band. Like if you're restless of spirit, you want to keep creating. There's a lot of people who get scared and they just want to keep mining old terrain, and that's cool too. If that's what excites you, then that's what you should stick to. But for us in Garbage, we're just always wanting to try different things. We're still curious, and so we pursue our curiosity and we create different sounding records. And to be in a band for 25 years and have a record out that sounds like this seems quite an achievement for us. We feel like, wow, where did that come from?
The one constant seems to be drawing from experience, and you've been very open about your own personal struggles really over the whole journey. Do you feel like it's important for you to be open about those things?
I don't think it's important. I think it's just unfortunately who I am. I'm cursed. I mean, I'm the weirdo in my family that's always like blurting things out, you know, and I wish I could be more contained, but I am not that kind of person. I never have been. I never, ever will be. So you're all stuck with me, I'm afraid.
Shirley, we know you were really close with Australian music icon Michael Gudinski, who sadly passed away earlier this year. We hear that he listened to the new album, possibly on the day he passed away. Is this true?
Well, this is what I've been told by his team. You know, they said that they saw on his computer that it had been listened to, and they could only assume it had been done that morning. I mean, I don't know. We weren't there. It's still very hard to talk about. Like, we loved him, and we'll miss him. I don't know why I keep crying about Michael. It's awful. I just can't keep myself together. But he really was someone very special to us, and I will miss him dearly forever.
Oh, I promise you, we all share that sentiment, Shirley. And the brand new Garbage album, No Gods, No Masters, is out tomorrow. Shirley Manson.
I'm sorry, I'm crying on your show. This is terrible. I'm so embarrassed.
We all loved Michael as well, so we're glad that you share in that love as much as we do.
I'm so sorry, guys. I lost my composure. Thank
Shirley,
you for having
we actually
me.
we don't let our guests go until they've cried. So you're now free.
All right, so thank you so much. It was awesome.
Thanks, Shirley.
Thanks, Shirley.
Thank you, guys. Lots of love.